I just want us to come back to the things that we really enjoy, like that put a smile on our face, that excite us, that give us a sense of adventure and wonder and curiosity. Because these are the things that are going to motivate us to live with more intention and passion. I'm Essence, and this is Moments of Essence. And Tiki here literally just ran into my lap and wanted to be a part of my intro. So I'm gonna let her be a part of it for as long as she wants to. This is very exciting for me. Okay, done? Yeah. So, last time I spoke to you, I was in Minnesota, and it was freezing cold, and now I am in a much warmer climate, and got some sun on my skin, and feels good. I'm happy to kind of get back into what feels good for me, which is playing with my makeup and wearing summery kind of clothes. So if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. It means a lot. It means that you are curious about falling in love with life and staying young and staying curious. It's not about how old you are, it's about how you feel. Like your internal, mental, psychological age. Like if you are waking up tired and groggy and with brain fog and maybe a bit of depression or just like a lack of vision, this is for you, okay? There are many ways to feel better about your life, and it's not necessarily more money. It's not necessarily a better job. It's not necessarily a promotion or more friends or, I don't know, whatever that thing is. You think if I have this, I'll be happier. Let's scratch that out and start from scratch, okay? And I want, if you're interested in doing this activity, this has helped me a lot when I'm feeling down and I'm trying to figure out what could help me to get out of this rut, out of the funk that I'm feeling. It's simply just grabbing a pen and a piece of paper. Not on your phone, not on your computer, but like an actual pen and paper. And writing down 10 things that spark joy in your life. So 10 things that you can do, that you love to do, that make you feel good. What makes you feel good? So for example, for me, going for a walk helps me to feel better. Like a long walk, like taking the scenic route and looking at the trees and the birds and noticing and observing little things in nature that maybe I've been in too much of a rush to pay attention to. So taking a long walk. Number 2, practicing yoga. Number 3, eating a nutritious meal, and that could be something that like I know is good for me, but it also tastes really good. So whatever that is for you. Number 4, painting. I feel good when I paint or draw or create something with my hands. Number 5, spending time with my pet. Number 6, travel. I always feel good when I travel somewhere new. Number 7, practicing a language. Number 8, long hugs. Number 9, buying jewelry. Number 10, a cup of coffee and it's quiet, like silence. and I have a nice view and I can sip my coffee very slowly and I'm not in a rush. Those are 10 things, and I can actually go on. There are many other things that help me to feel better. Prayer, music, singing. There's probably like 20 things that make me feel really good about my life and help me to stay present and in the moment. Many of my years in school, I was taught the importance of good nutrition, exercise, what you put into your body, right? It matters. And I believe that a big part of feeling good is what we put into our minds. What we put into our minds. So like, what are we learning about? For example, like for me, learning a new language is so exciting to me. Maybe not for you, but learning grammar and learning new adjectives or new sentence structures in a new language, it excites me and I like it. I could spend hours on Duolingo, Pimsleur, italki, and it's stimulating for my mind. So maybe for you it's reading a thriller or watching a thriller or playing a sport. A lot of us, when we were kids, we were so in love with life. Like, we would wake up with energy and excitement, and we couldn't wait to just get out the door or be with our friends or explore, go outside, right? Go to the park, go swimming, ride our bikes. Like, life was simple and easy, right? And we were just happy to wake up. We were just happy to have another day. And I want us to get back to that feeling of what could this day bring? You get to choose, how do I want to move forward in my day? Just the day, okay? What can I get out of today? What conversations can I have to add more joy to this day? Just today, not the week, not the month, not the year. I want to wake up with that question in mind, because otherwise it's going to be me resenting life, right? Like, oh, life did this to me, or I have to do this because it's my life, right? It's my responsibility to do this. I don't want to be so tired all the time. I don't want to be, feeling like life is beating me up. I want to feel like I get to choose. I wake up and choose how I want to feel today. I think having goals, like weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, 5-year plans, whatever, they're fine, but life is happening when we plan. Life is happening when we plan. We're gonna wake up one day, if we keep going like this, like we are now, just planning and doing and producing and la la la, like if we just keep going and going, we're gonna wake up one day like, oh snap, 20 years later, dang, snap, that was 20 years ago. Like, that's gonna happen. So please do what you can to stay present, right? Make that list. Make the list of those 10, 15, 20 things that help you to stay in the present, that bring you joy right now, and refer to it when you're feeling like you're in a rut or you're in this cycle, in the matrix, if you will. Like, if you're feeling like you're just going through the motions, go back to that list, please, so that you can live today and not for tomorrow. Okay, man, I think I'm gonna do a part 2 because I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm gonna do a part 2 on how to stay in love with life. Stay in love. Remember that first love that you had? Maybe you've never been in love. I have. Remember that feeling when nothing else mattered, right? And you're just like in this sensation of euphoria. And that's all you can think about, and that's all you can feel at the moment. And I think we can transfer that love that we have for people into our own lives, like really loving our lives. And that, I think that starts with knowing what it is that we love, what makes us feel good, what makes us excited, what makes us mentally stimulated and passionate about life, you know? So let's start with the what, and then I'll do a part 2 and going into the how. And yeah, I think it's as simple as thinking about what we loved, thinking about what we loved before all the things started piling on our plate. What did we really want to do with our lives before school, before work, before the marriage, before the kids? What was it that really, like, we would just daydream about, like randomly just think about and smile and wonder and consider, like, what is that for you? I know what it is for me, and I'm going to share that later in another video. I'll share some passion projects I'm working on. But yeah, what is it for you that gets you in a good mood and reminds you of like who you really are? Make the list. Do the list. Again, I said that a lot. You don't have to do the list. I just think it helps. I think it helps. I have my list and it works for me, and maybe it will work for you too. If you haven't subscribed already, do that. Yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And please leave a comment as well. What are your thoughts? These are my thoughts, but what are your thoughts? I think a lot of us do want to be more present, but we just don't know where to start. And I think this is the first place to start. Make the list. And also, if you like this type of conversation, hit the like button and the notification bell, so that you will be notified when I do part 2 of this series. Maybe it'll be longer, but right now I'll just do a part 2, and I'm so excited to share more of these thoughts that come to me as I'm going on walks and doing stuff. So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you know nothing about this channel, yeah, be nosy and look at my other videos about language learning, traveling, house sitting, pet sitting, solo travel. Yeah, all that stuff is on my channel. So take a look-see, be as nosy as you want to be, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.